Oh. Ah, yeah. Oh. Huh? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you, Dom, because I didn't think I was muted. Here I am. Morning, everybody. How we feeling? Let's see. Okay, no, that's not quite it. Eh, wait. Uh, eh, eh, oh, yeah, Chicago.
Oh.
It's not really Chicago-ish, but close enough. Who cares? The first steps. Okay, we do need to know how to play this game, so we're gonna have to go through career. Hey,
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But
uh-huh.
I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there.
Hello.
From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real
Heat
work,
maps.
how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Lucky son of a gun getting to play this. Morning, morning DTP. Oh man. So it says some grizzly bears. Okay,
Did you
zoom
know
in
that
similar.
grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again,
How do
given
I
the
enter the
chance, I think a
camera?
lot of people would do that too.
Oh, we're down here, right?
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel. See, now this is a fantastic way to
can
get
you
a
make
close
clips?
look at your animals.
DGP, if you can make, if they let
Okay,
you
when
make
you're
clips,
ready,
this is
let's
kind of
pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look
cinematic.
at the lions.
Oh,
I've
man.
marked their location for you to find.
Look at all this camera light, apply vignette. I don't know, you might be able to do something cinematic with this DGP. Okay, now we gotta find the animal. Oh, well, thanks for highlighting it for me.
Panthera leo leo. Or the West African lion to you and me.
Simba.
Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I
Eat
handle
this guy,
training
lions.
instead these days.
Eat him, now.
Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Empty habitat. You know, the controls are pretty smooth. Like, the camera moves in and out pretty fast. Evolution could take
As you
a,
can see, it's a lovely space for animals,
some tips
but
from
it's
them on that.
missing a certain something. Well, two somethings.
Adopt and
Warthogs.
place 2
So
common
I'd like you to
warthogs.
adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay.
There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just select them and choose Adopt. Normally, the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Fund, not find. To fund their
When you
next
adopt an
project.
animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which,
That could be a
as it
canon
happens,
event.
you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Open animal storage to place the warthogs. Oh, there they go. Change their name. Open animal storage to place the warthogs in the zoo. Oops. Dude, how do I keep doing that? Animal storage. Send to zoo.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat.
Yeah,
I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action. Well,
Is that a
as
train?
you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different
Wait,
areas.
so who's in this little
Nutrition,
box?
social health, habitat,
Oh
and
shit.
enrichment.
Never mind, it was a big box.
Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information. Let's start by making sure we're taking
Enrichment.
care of the warthog's nutrition welfare.
What's
To do
enrichment?
this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now,
Right.
each animal requires a different type or feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
So how about we put that there so people can see them?
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll
Shouldn't I just
around in.
add like a
That
pool
bath
of
will
water
count
for
towards
them?
their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Just add, show me how to dig and make water. Mud bath. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see.
No, I
Now,
don't.
our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so
We're
this
talking
place
some what the
filled with
yes.
state, unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the
Ostrich?
hippos.
Hey, this reminds me of the fountain in Brookfield Zoo. Brookfield Zoo got something similar to this. But I think the fountains are like animal design. I can't remember if it's a swan or not. I kind of want to try to build Brookfield Zoo because look at all that space we got. I like your thought process, Ghidorah. Screw the trial, make a water salt. Exactly. Because at Brookfield Zoo, which is our larger zoo compared to Lincoln Park is the smaller free zoo, they would have something like this because they're a smaller zoo. But when you have a large zoo like how this zoo, well, could be, yeah, you would make a they have their own little water source. Of course, they probably have to be filled over time and stuff like that because it's man-made, but still, they have their own water source. But actually looking at this, I think this zoo is the size of Lincoln Park Zoo because Lincoln Park Zoo is a pretty small zoo. It's only a few blocks, I believe. Oh, look at the giraffe, bro. Bro. Hey, y'all saw that video of that elephant that lifted the tour truck? Like, yeah, boy.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat,
We can pause?
let's pause time for a moment.
How do we do it? Oh, okay, so then you hold square and you press down.
That's more like it. A quick
Okay.
break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all,
Right.
how else would the keepers get in and out?
Right.
Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
Right. Okay, so now we're learning how to do this stuff. Finally. Paths, terrain, barriers. Cycle. That's a habitat gate. That's just the regular gate. Outside placement area. What's it obstructed by? Oh, okay. I basically I don't do it in this. That's what they're trying to teach me.
Let's complete
Okay.
the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Bro, African elephants are like insane, Tremaine. Like they are like some rude. I don't even want to say. You know what? Yeah, they some. Bro, they the real MVPs of Africa. Like you think the lion running shit? Nah, the elephant running stuff. They constantly running other animals' fade, like constantly. Straight or curved straight sections. There we go. I want a little curve. That would have been a lot better.
Good work. Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the
Yup.
guests can see in.
That's already what I'm doing. Shut the hell up, lady. Okay. Replace this section with glass. So I'm trying to do. I'm probably just going to delete it then. I don't get it. It keeps doing that. Barriers. Glass. Hold multi-select. Huh. We've hit an impasse. You see the one where a water buffalo attacked a baby elephant and the mom did some graphic things to it? Oh my god. Bro. No, I ain't see that, but I know how elephants be. They be doing graphic things to rhinos just because they can. They is elephants are built different. Jesus, I will learn how to. Yes, okay, we got barriers. It's not like it's not turning it into glass though. Swap a section of brick for glass. Right, that's what I'm trying to do. It's glass right here. Select that. But then it says outside placement area. Hold on. Did it do it? No, it didn't do it. Dude, I want these animals to get out and start eating people. Oops.
There we go.
Finally.
Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Please give us money.
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should unpause time. After all, if time's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches.
So,
Oh, by the way, as well as pausing time, you can also speed it up. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish.
All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think?
no.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
What are you talking about? Talking about how I haven't been playing the Sims. No, that's your job. You supposed to be playing the Sims, because you the one that for some reason got a cat named Jingles.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat,
Bird up.
you should get it ready for them.
Oh, look, a train.
Add a suitable feeding station,
Where y'all
water
going?
station, and an appropriate food enrichment item.
Shut up, I
It's
want to see where they
often
going.
best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Wait, so this is how they get in the park? They take a train here. That's pretty dope. Right? No. Looks like it goes around the park. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. Oh, we're gonna be... Nah, I got some ideas. Shut up, Simba. Oh, damn. Okay, they want food and water. Beds and shelters, heaters and coolers. Oh, okay. They can do better on these, couldn't they? Oh, bronze award trophy.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Build a keeper
Well,
hut.
Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did he do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easy, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Planet Zoo keeper hut small. Classic keeper hut.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path. This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh,
Right.
but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
No.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food. And thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then.
We got
Bengal
hippopotamuses.
tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Look, we got hippopotamuses. Oh, hippos are dope when they're not like trying to end people's
Righty,
existence.
your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
This big hole, can I
and
put
make
water
sure
in
the
it?
guests will be able to see the tigers.
And stop worrying about being able to see the tigers, man. Nobody want to see the tigers right now. They want to see what I can do. Dang. Always worrying about the tigers. What's the terrain do? Oh, yeah. Y'all, rough water. Calm water. What's rough water do? Oh, yeah. They got natural water up in here. Yes. Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Being able to do that. Bro. We already cooking. Alright. Concrete. Glass. Concrete. Oh. One-way glass. It should have curved sections. That way I can move along this a little bit better. I'm gonna turn that off. That's all the sneak peek y'all suckers get. What do you mean obstructed? I was about to say, place my dang fence. Oh, dang it. There we go.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Nope, tigers are cool. Talk about the song is scaring you. What the hell? Come on. There we go. So they got like a little peek window, and then you gotta come over here to actually see the tigres. El tigres. Set boundary to 3.7 meters high. Is this game worth it to buy for 50? You know what? I'm enjoying myself so far. I haven't really, got to do it on my own yet. I'm still learning. Where would I want to put the gate though? Yeah, the gate can go here.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier.
Okay then, let's select the habitat barrier and then jump into barrier editing mode.
Okay, barrier editing mode. Trying to go, there you go. Oh, no. We're looking for height. Okay, that's not it either. Habitat perimeter on. Bro, I'm trying to.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by selecting fence segments one by one, or select one and hold to use the multi-select mode.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the tigers could just break the glass, right? Hold to edit height. Did it not do it? This is whole square to edit the height. Something's happening that I can't see. I don't get it. What's it doing? You edit the height. Oh, okay. It wants it at 3.7 though. So I guess I gotta find a way to do that manually. There's nothing in there. I guess they are technically not unlocked for me yet.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Damn it. Let me figure out how to get this fence to this specific height they want. Okay. Add the barrier. Highlight it. Right. So you only could do up and down. There has to be a way to like fine tune it. How do you fine tune it though? So I get this, but it has to specifically be 3.7. And then the height. Oh damn, you go insanely high with that. Nice. To specific values. Oh, hold on. Let me see. So if I set it to that, right, then I should be able. The height snap doing something right. You right. I'm mad it just like took me this long to figure it out. I set it to that. So now it's at like 10. It's at like 0.10 meters. Which means Now I can height snap it. Yep. I can height snap it to about there. The whole thing gotta be that though, that's the crazy part. So it's definitely the height snap.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
I want that ringtone. If you download the Zedge app, you'll be able to find it. It's the only one they have for J-pop. I was really hoping to get the Dr. Sattler one. Because I'm a masochist, apparently. Godzilla vs. Mothra yesterday. What did you think of it? Godzilla vs. Mothra Battle for Earth is one of my more favorite Toho movies because we get more added to Mothra's lore about how she was created to protect the Earth from Batra, because you got Batra, her brother. Well, it's not really stated that Batra's her brother, but everybody calls Batra her brother. And Batra's whole purpose is to protect the Earth, but he does this to a psychotic degree, and he deemed humanity a blight to the planet. Wanted to murk them, so the Earth was like, "You're doing a little bit too much." And since Batra wouldn't yield, they created a Mothra to put Batra in his place. But Mothra never killed Batra; she just sealed him away. So I like that little dynamic that before Mothra there was another. So Homelander is Batra. That's an interesting take because I can see it. Oh God, I can see that. Homelander is Batra. I'm mad. So the whole thing has to be 3.7 is what they're saying. And this barrier is like different lengths. I think I know what I have to do. We're going to have to do this again. We gotta do this right so we can increase this rate of climb. Okay. So give me a barrier. Personally, it's like a 7.5 for me. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah has been moved up significantly, though. Nice! Glad to hear that. That is definitely my favorite movie of the Toho era. Snap to adjacent heights. Maybe I should turn that on just to be safe. Like I said, I wanted to give these people a nice view. You get like a 3-window peak view before I turn the glass off. Now give me these. And then let's raise the heights. Come on. 3.7. Much better. Curve. Oh yeah, we getting the music, y'all. Oh man. Yeah, and I don't get, for some reason, now the height's changing. That's the only thing I don't get, is why the height is changing. The height shouldn't change, but it is. Snap to adjacent heights. Adds not just a height adjustment when matching the height of adjacent posts and sections. Okay. Just as long as it knows that's what it's supposed to be doing. It didn't snap to the height adjustment. I thought it was supposed to. There should be a way to drag the height barrier up and down. There is, but like it's a height snap and it like there's no in between. So I can't adjust it. I already posted my review in the server, but I just thought Godzilla wasn't really a focus, which was odd to me. I think he was kind of like a, I don't even want to say a, you know what? No, that might be right to say he was a secondary focus, because they was definitely building, they was definitely trying to do a thing with, you know, Batra and all that. That's so strange. Right here is back to 3.7, and it goes to 7.1 over here. And then this is 3.87. It's definitely a terrain thing. Come on. I can't get that to be 3 point. Oh. And that's not even moving at the right point meter height. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't like it. Like, I get it that this, like, the enclosure is on an angle itself, which is why I guess the barriers are being affected. But the barrier should be 3.7 meters of height, regardless of the slope and the incline and all that of this enclosure. God, that is really messing with me.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Come on. On the other hand, GVK's biggest flaw is that it's slightly less serious, yet it delivers on everything else. They've got Godzilla a lot more depth, so it's currently the best Heisei. Yep. Currently the best Heisei movie. Yep. I am in complete agreement. That is so weird. Come on. Wait, now is it doing it? Kinda, sorta? Edit barrier. .70. .75. Let me see something. All right. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we gotta do this again. Trial and error, folks. Trial and error. We gonna get it right. We get it right, or February has to admit his favorite color is red. I mean, then that's technically not a lose-lose situation. Yeah. At least we figured that out. Yeah, I'm on with it. Yeah. The boundary is 3.7 meters high. All the way around. I don't get why that checkbox didn't check off. Wait, is it paused? It is. Huh. Don't know why it was paused. Oh, somebody was visiting. Okay. Oh yeah, you can visit other people's zoos in here. That's cool. Keeper hut, vet surgery, quarantine. Where's the donation box? I don't know what a donation box is. Take it. It's not under habitat. Destruction. Signs. Lights. Centerpieces. Oh, the Frontier Workshop. Disabled by scenario. Check-in facilities. Yeah. Let's see. Here. Zoo entrance. No. Not merchandise. It should be information, right? Huh. No. Finance. It's interesting how it's not under information. Because this is what I assume too, is that it would be under facilities. Let me see. Nothing there. It's under utilities? No, why would it be a utility? Media devices and education. Guest facilities. Bins. Damn it. Animal exhibits. No, it's not there. It's not under construction either.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Yo, why is that there? I want to know why the boundary didn't check off, because it's all 3.7. Yeah, it's all 3.7 meters. And that didn't check off either. I'm so confused. We need a habitat gate though.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
It was in facilities, so they were blocking it. That's crazy. Add a donation box. Guest facilities. They were blocking it just because. That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Once it's on this side, that can work.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Oh, we adopting tigres? Dang, I want to put them outside the exhibit. Get in that water. They like to swim.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll
See,
start with the basics.
I was
Add a
already
suitable
on it.
feeding station for them.
I was already on it. Look, I added the lake. Well, they finna be swimming. Let's see what they can get in terms of a feeding station. Add food and toy enrichment. Oh my trophy.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Rubbing pad. Advanced move, advanced rotate. Okay, I just wanted to see. I was hoping I could like make it bigger. That's all.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You
Increase
can either
heart
build one from
shelter.
various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Oh, good day, Deck Tunings. Yes. Good day, Dapper. Good day. Yes.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Rightio. Head over to the Terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Soil. So soil and grass
Okay
lawn.
then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Okay.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Jesus, come on. Hard shelter needs to be a bit higher. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Right then. All animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, Eurasia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat.
Oh, you not
To get a
wrong, Dad.
perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab. Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Silver award, nice.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger.
Eye of the tiger.
Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Locate the highlighted
Let's
area.
head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Ah, peacocks.
Now
The
then,
bird nobody
just
suspects
find
is
one of the
truly
peafowls
dangerous.
and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although
Select the
technically, I suppose
peafowl.
gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Ah, they want more people in their group. Too few adults and
Now,
juveniles
they've
in animal
clearly got
social
plenty of
group.
space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Head over to the social tab to see what's wrong.
Right, as you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then. Good work on those peafowls. I
Nice.
expect they'll be delivered soon.
Imagine
But
if Bernie was in
sadly,
charge
it
of
sounds like
engine
our snow
enterprise.
leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Oh, we got a snow leopard. Let's say it again. We have a snow leopard.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Okay, so we're gonna swap this to one-way glass.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards,
okay.
it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Pen view, there we go.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
Increase terrain.
It'll take a little
to
while for the
100%.
temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Dude, this snow leopard looks pretty dope. I like snow leopards. The ones that got at the Brookfield Zoo, I just be staring at them. Like, when I go to the Brookfield Zoo, I go to the big cat exhibit, and I'm literally there for just hours, just admiring the big cats. 'Cause they're just so awesome and graceful to look at. Imagine having enough budget to cool the air across an entire snow leopard coat, right? It would have to be a total indoor enclosure for them. Okay. So grass long. And not enough snow. Okay. Not enough snow. No, too much grass lawn and not enough snow. Like, this would have to be artificial snow, like in reality, or wouldn't it? Like something that simulates it, because this is like that's crazy. I could add some sand. Can I put some sand over here? Come on. There we go.
All of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should head to the animal section of the zoo management screen.
Welfare 0. And social. Okay. That seemed to fix itself. Long grass. No, no, that's too much long grass. Sand. Give me some rock.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
There we go. Okay. So this is just like our overall, yeah, it says overall overview. No need to be dumb about it. Snow leopards, yeah, snow leopards are gorgeous. They are just they. I wish I could see more different types of big cats. Like, I love to see an ocelot. I think Lincoln Park Zoo has a lynx. It's either a lynx or a bobcat, but I love to see an ocelot. Where was the peacocks at again? I think I went to a place with ocelots a little bit back. Man, you're lucky. Man, if I get the chance to go to a zoo that has an ocelot, I'm gonna take it. That's the bears. The peacocks were like over here in the middle somewhere, weren't they? Yeah, right here. Plants. biomes temperate, tropical, and grassland.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Hold on. Okay, there was too much. That's what the problem was there. Stress turtles! Social. And trying to hide. Okay. They don't got a place to hide. Because they figure a turtle wants to be out all day. That's a little bit big, ain't it? There we go. Let's see how they feel about the shelter now. Enrichment. No food or toy enrichment. What would a turtle like? Sprinkler, maybe? Plant coverage is too much for them, not too little. Right. The stress level seems to be going down. That's good. To cover all animals. Okay, I only placed down like 2. It should have been like 4. I think it's 4 turtles in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could have sworn they said it was 4 turtles. Staff alerts. Cannot be reached by keepers. African elephant. See what's up with the social space. Critical area or crowding issues are present. Is it because of the trees? Like maybe there's too many of the trees? Let's see. What's up with the habitat? See the terrain. Too much soil, not enough long grass. It looks like. Some short grass could be needed. There we go. Fix that. Hard shelter. There we go. Somewhere for them to go. Did I do it? I don't see no more alerts. Increase overall species overall for the 90s at 84. Oh, this is pretty dope. Well, who's in here? The wolves. Oh, let's see here. Enrichment. toy enrichment. Last meal quality. It was high quality. So I guess what? I mean, they just have to eat again, right? I don't seem to bother the wolves. It's a little warm. They seem to like it. Okay, the nutrition is going up. Appropriate toy enrichment has been provided for all animals. Okay. I should have. Oh, go back to the elephants because they needed enrichment too. Yeah, they severely needed it. No food enrichment at all, and they need toy enrichment. They look like they like the large ball to kick around too. Large barrel feeder. It's just so the elephants can spray them. Where'd the baby elephant go? Back over here, that was strange. Okay. What's next? They have appropriate enrichment, it just has to fill up. Only partially covering the animal's needs. More toy. Okay, more toy enrichment. You need the North America Pack DLC pack? Oh, according to this, I have it, so, okay. Oh, cause I don't have it. It's strange. Cause I could have sworn I got the whatchamacallit. The DLC. Large tire. Okay, enrichment is good now, so let's look at their habitat. Terrain and plants. Oh, that's nice, just right in front of everybody. Yeah, that's nice. Real nice. Ah. Oh. Alrighty then. We gotta bring the soil down some still. Where's some soil at that I miss here? There. That should be a lot better. Oh, terrain fixed itself, but of course terrain fixed itself, but we need the plants. Nice. Nice. We have to see any other animals. This is the wolves. How the wolves liking this? Okay, they need more food enrichment.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Food enrichment has hit 100. Let's need it. The toy enrichment to do the same thing. Chew toy. There we go. Oops. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get that. Low welfare for the grizzly bear. Ooh, that's social. Okay, plants. Plants, okay. Tiger. There we go. Let's put some over here. Social's back at 100. Nutrition, that's meal quality, high quality. They just gotta eat.
Urgent message from
Enrichment is good. What's up, the habits? Plant type and coverage is appropriate for this animal.
urgent message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Is that better? Ah, about as bad as I was gonna get. Feeder station cannot be reached by keepers. I mean, all you gotta do is walk in here. How can you not get to it? There was a food enrichment.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
No welfare and the animal is stressed. A block of frozen fruit.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
I don't seem to be doing anything. Not like the fruit did. More hard shelter? Damn, it dropped her right back down. I'm trying to figure this out. Herb scent marker. Huh. Well, what's that? Bedding? Habitat bedding small, yeah. Yeah, that should be enough for those turtles. There we go.
Urgent message from Dr. Grant.
Sam. Dude, we're almost there. Oh, wow. So in order to make the peacocks happy, I had to delete all the hedges. They did not like the maze. That's crazy. Too much grass, too much short grass. A little bit of long grass might go the right way though. I'm trying to bring it at least middle. Yeah. Where those lions at? The lions were where? I like went right past them. African wild dog. Habitat enrichment. African savanna elephant, snow leopard, West African lion. I thought I'd be able to go to it. That's the elephant. I think they're on this side somewhere. Oh, we got zebras. How the zebras hanging in there? Oh, yeah. That terrain. Grass short. Oh, they're in here with giraffes too. Cool. I need to actually make me some breakfast soon. I just really want to get this to 90%. There we go. Plants. Let's see what isn't compatible. Start by getting rid of those first. Incompatibilities, tropical.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I
Nice.
think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Return to menu. Save.
Sounds like you've got the whole
Later, Bernie. Not every animal likes the same enrichment, right? You can see whatever animal likes the enrichments in the Zoopedia, I think. How do I get the exclusive animals? I know certain animals are locked to certain editions of the game that you buy. Like, I bought not the Ultimate Edition, I think I bought the Deluxe Edition, because I just wanted to make sure I got the Komodo dragon. So, I know that includes, the Deluxe Edition includes like 12 or 16 animals or something like that. And the Deluxe Edition was only like $60, I believe. Opposed to like the 120 for the Ultimate Edition, but the Ultimate Edition would just net you any DLC that drops when it comes out. And I was like, I'll just buy that when that happens. You don't really need to unnecessarily spend $120. So, yeah, 60. And, hello, Caliphate. But I want to make me something to eat. I will definitely be back with Planet Zoo. There's more to get into and learn to do. We still need to learn how to build our own, build our own blueprints and stuff. But until then, everybody, I've enjoyed the conversation. Oh yeah, we're just about to call it quits for a little bit, DGP. But thanks, DGP, Dapper, Deck, Primal, Feb, Dom, KD, King Maurer, and Caliphate. Thank you all for joining. And for those of you that are new, that I see that are new here in the chat, if you're new here to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do me the favor of liking the video, hitting the subscribe button so to unlock the notification bell. That way you'll be notified of when I go live with some more Planet Zoo later on today. As well as hit that share button, share with everybody so we all can become just a bigger and more funner community. And as well, before I go, why not join our Discord, the J-Paw Squad, where you can join me and various other members like Dino Gaming Productions, Dapper the Spinosaurus, and Decktunix Inc., where we engage in a lot of fun activities, conversation of all sorts. Godzilla, Planet Zoo, Prehistoric Kingdom, Jurassic, Path of Titans, that sort of thing. Copy this. And here's the link for everybody. So with that being said, I enjoyed you all joining the stream today, and I look forward to seeing you all a little bit later on today as well. My name is Super King Ghidorah. I'm your favorite three-headed kaiju that has learned to access the internet and play video games, and I'll be seeing you all later. Peace out.